Let's talk about the movements you can use in labor to get through contractions and help your labor move along smoothly. Crawling is a very simple yet beneficial movement during labor because it not only encourages you to move and can relieve tension in your back and pelvis, but it also helps baby to move around and get into an ideal position using the opened up space from crawling. Dip the hip is another great way to help open up your pelvis using movement. For this movement, you want to make a figure 8 motion with your hips like I'm doing in this video with you now. Dip the hip is a technique that is great for helping baby out of the right side and to help them rotate the anterior position. So a baby who's in a funky position can be moved using dip the hip. Being on your hands and knees during labor is always a great position to be in, but specifically using the pelvic rocking motion can keep your pelvis open and allow your baby to move around as well. When you're doing the rocking motion, you want to make sure that you're focusing solely on your pelvis moving, not your upper back, as I'm showing in this video. And this will allow your pelvis to open up and release tension, and it will help you have a more successful labor and allow baby to move down if they need to. Hip circles are another great way to open up your pelvis for birth and for the baby. But hip circles specifically allow you to spread your legs wide, which can relieve pressure on your pelvis and encourage baby to move down into the birth canal. Bouncing, rocking, and hip circles on a ball can be an amazing form of pain management. The polar bear position is a great position for a baby who might be breech or posterior. It's basically an exaggerated knee to chest position with the knees as wide as possible and the head and arms resting on the floor. In this video, I'm using a cloth to pull back on our hips just to accentuate the space opening measures that this position is doing, allowing the baby to turn to the correct position. The sideline release position is one of the most effective positions for moving a malpositioned baby or helping to open up space if baby seems stuck during labor. In this video, I'm going to show you the proper way to do the sideline release. You want to make sure that your pregnant person has all of their body aligned up, their head, their shoulder, their hips, and their feet. And make sure that they are leaning on the edges of their hip bones to get the correct alignment. Then I'm going to get down comfortably on the floor, help to guide the top leg down and over while supporting the mom, and making sure that the bottom leg is straight. Then as she leans forward into this pulling of her leg, I'm going to push back on her hip to support her hip. When doing the sideline release in labor, we are holding the hip for up to 3 contractions on one side and repeating 3 contractions on the other side. This position can be done in pregnancy or during labor to help open up optimal space in the pelvis and allow for the pelvis muscles to relax. Whether you are in labor or practicing at home before then, you want to make sure you do it equally on each side to make sure you're opening up the space evenly and not causing one side to be more open than the other. Slow dancing is a very comforting position to be in when you are in labor. It not only allows you to bond and connect with your partner and rely on their support to support you during contractions, but upright positions actually harness gravity to help with the progress of labor. So moving comfortably in an upright position during contractions and relaxing into your partner during contractions using this position will help to use gravity to move baby down into the birth canal and progress labor. Squatting during labor is a very beneficial position. It helps to open the pelvis and give the baby more room to rotate when moving through the birth canal. Squatting can also allow you to bear down more effectively when it's time to push. Many people can't just squat down when they're pregnant without help, so we recommend a supported squat. This type of squat is more like a toddler squat, where you're actually leaning as far back onto your heels and your bottom as you can, allowing your pelvis to open up. And you can use the support of your partner to hold your weight up while you do this so that you don't feel like you're falling over. So the swaying movement is similar to the slow dancing, except it's something that you can do on your own and be peaceful and relax into contractions on your own. But again, this upright position allows baby to drop through the birth canal and let gravity do a lot of the work.